All right. This, my friends, is TierMaker. And what I want to do today is I want to create a tier list for EVE packs in the EVE store. Now, what I'm talking about is, hold on, I'll show you. What I'm talking about is this sort of stuff. Right here. All right. So this is the EVE store, and you know, for some reason, when I log out of my account, it goes to dollars, and when I'm logging in, it's in euros. You know, who knows what it's pulling that from, but these are packs in the EVE store, and what I have done is I have looked at the packs under packs, so all the starter packs and the career packs, and I've also looked at the skill training packs, so the apprentice bundle up to the master bundle, and I've put them in a spreadsheet like this right here, which I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So like this. And so basically what I am doing here is I'm looking at each of the packs and the price, the regular price that it's at in the EVE store, whether it includes skins. There's a whole bunch here of what it includes, but I'm not going to bore you with that because I want you to look at the actual value, but we can drill in on that if it's of interest to people. Otherwise, you can just, you know, you can go to the store and look at what's in it. And what I've tried to do here, I know this is not hugely scientific because there's a lot of variables going into which pack is how valuable, etc., etc. But in general, I have tried to give the packs a value based on its value compared to the lowest deals or sale prices of things like Omega time and skill points, etc. The minimum value, so what's the minimum value that you're getting when buying this pack? For example, in terms of skill points, the minimum value would be if you're a new player, because skill points are worth less for new players than they are for older players. And then the value max, which is essentially if you're a very high skill point character, then skill points are going to be worth a lot more to you because when you inject skill points through a large skill injector, you're getting a lot less. So typically they are worth more to you. Now, the starter packs, the starter packs here are one time only, right? So that's something you just have to keep in mind, right? And then there are some skins here, which I'm just not going to value. It's just for this. I've just decided not to value skins. You can have a look at the skins. Some of them are worth more than others, but that value fluctuates. And then, if I give you the value for everything else, then you can decide whether the skins make it worth it for you or not. All right. And I have included biology 5 skill. So this assumes that you have biology 5 and that the cerebral accelerators that you get from a lot of these packs, they count double at least in the max column. Well, actually also in the min column. So I've just to make it easy, I've valued all of these on biology 5 skill, not with the biology implant though. Now, having said that, this is the basis for everything, and then this right here is the tier list that we're going to be creating. So I took screenshots of all of the packs, and we're going to arrange them into the tier lists. If you're a gamer, you've probably seen tier lists, so I don't have to explain to you. But basically, we're going from amazing, awesome to very shitty deal. All right, so. And, happy for any discussions. This doesn't need to be a presentation. Since we're doing a live stream, ask questions. We can discuss this. We don't have to rush through this. I'm happy to draw this out and explain. And you might have different views on some of these. Obviously, this is not a science, as I said. And yes, the starter packs you can only buy once. So, but I'll keep that in mind when talking about some of the stuff, right? So I'm going to sort these by value, and let's start with the starter pack. The starter pack is $4.99. All right, you get 7 days Omega and 250,000 skill points and a cerebral accelerator for it, right? At the worst case that you're getting for this is you're getting 12 euros for a €5 value, right? If you're a max value character, then you're getting a 28 euro value out of it. However, very, very important, that's why I put this into the comment section here, that this pack, it's only for pilots up to 35 days. At least the cerebral accelerator is. The skill points aren't. So you're always getting a great deal out of this. But the cerebral accelerator is only for pilots up to 35 days. So this is amazing for new players. It's the best value pack. But even if you're looking at it from a high player perspective, even if I completely just took out this cerebral accelerator, right? You would still be looking at a 19 or almost a $20 20 euro value max. So this is a fantastic pack. And yes, you can only buy it once, but if you haven't bought it yet and you want to spend $5, these are amazing $5 to spend, right? So if we're talking about the starter pack, I'm going to put this in the S tier because it's it's the best value overall. No matter what you are, you're never losing value on it. Starter pack is S tier. How many skill points in it? 250,000. They're 250,000. So the official answer is you can only buy them these ones. Plus, they apparently have some skins in them as well. So that's great. Let's look at actually, I'm going to sort these by this. So let's look at some of the other packs. So let's look at the bronze, silver, and gold packs here. The bronze, silver, and gold packs, they are $9.99, $19.99, and $49.99, and the value you're getting out of them is fairly similar. So if you compare it to deal value, then you're only getting $5 out of $10 value if you're comparing it to deal value. So deal value is something like you're buying the Omega and MCT at 50% off when it is, you're buying Plex at 15% off, so it just values everything less, right? So if you compare it to the best deals that are out there, then Bronze Starter Pack is a $5 deal for a $10 pack. The value at minimum, so if you're a new character and you're valuing SP very highly, etc., then it's an $8 value versus a $10 value here. If you're a high SP character, so 80 million plus SP, and you value skill points a lot, then it's a 16 euro pack. But overall, this is not great, right? Unless you're a very high value or high SP character, this is not great, the bronze pack. The silver pack is very similar to this, except that the gap gets a little bit bigger if you're a very high SP character. And the gold pack, it gets a little bit better in terms of in terms of the percentage of value you're getting from it, but overall they're all not great. Let me look at chat here. How does your answer change for buying them a second time within the Plex store? I mean, for starter pack, it's still a good deal because it's a good deal wherever. Gold has minus 44% at the moment, I think. Yeah. So I mean, one thing right now you have to keep in mind, but this is really, really just temporary. Right now, they are 40% off. So right now, of course, they're a fantastic deal, but this 40% off is obviously an amazing deal. And for people that want to spend money right now and that haven't bought the starter pack, which are, buying them one time only, then of course, right now, all these starter packs are great. Still, the normal starter pack is the best right now. Although right now I'm not even seeing it on here. Oh, that's because I'm not logged in, right? I'm guessing. So overall, though, I would say that I would probably put them down here. They're not great. The gold pack was a little bit better, but I think bronze and silver, let's have a look here. Bronze and silver, pretty shitty. The gold one, I guess it's a little bit closer. You won't be losing as much, and so I would put it a little bit higher. But overall, they're not great packs, right? Unless you're high SP, and then they become okay. But overall, not nearly. I'm rating the starter pack higher because no matter what you do, you're always getting your value for it. Sven is saying in chat, it would be cool if CCP made a bundle pack for all 4 at a slight discount. Yeah, would be cool. Now, that's the starter packs except for the platinum pack. We have to look at the platinum pack differently because the platinum pack, you look at it right here. The platinum pack, it gives you 90 days of Omega, it gives you 1500 Plex, and it gives you 650,000 skill points. It gives you 2 MCTs and 1 Expert Cerebral Accelerator. That is very, very different from the other starter packs. So the platinum pack is really, really strong. No matter what you do, the platinum pack will always deliver value. Right now, it's there's almost no scenario where it's not worth buying the platinum pack if you are willing to spend real money on EVE Online packs. Having said that, again, right now, if we're looking at the price right now, it's 40% off, so it's $60. So right now, the platinum pack is an absolutely amazing value. It was on sale for Plex in the New Eden store quite recently. So that's when I think a lot of people bought them. Even I bought them with Plex a lot because the value was just so good on several accounts. Just to skill farm, it's a perfect skill farm starter pack when it's 40 or 50% off. But this one, overall, you can already see that the rating is much, much better than the bronze, silver, and gold packs because it just delivers. And if you're an 80 million plus SP character, you can get up to a 200 euro value out of it. So that's a double value. So if you are ready to spend a lot of money, this pack is incredibly good value for money, and that's why I'm going to put the platinum pack in the A category. The platinum pack is really great. Could almost put it into S. Could argue for it because it's not that dissimilar to the starter pack, but the platinum pack is just, it is quite expensive. ASMR user, can we buy that with Plex? I believe you can in the New Eden store. I don't know if you can at all times. I can actually check for you while we're doing that, or I'm sure somebody else can. Hold on, here I can. This is the New Eden store, and you can buy the platinum pack in here. Right now, it's not discounted here though. So right now, obviously here compared to the store, it's not going to be value for money, but it's Plex, so great. Not discounted right now, yeah. So that's the starter packs. Now let's move to the weekend fleet pack. The weekend fleet pack is interesting because it's the one that we're raffling away here on stream the whole time. Speaking of it, I'm going to reset this giveaway and we're going to restart it. So put !raffle in chat if you want to win a weekend fleet pack. The weekend fleet pack is super cheap. It's $375 and it contains 3 days of Omega and 50 Plex. Very simple. It's what you win here in the channel all the time, right? Now, this this isn't a fantastic value. If you compare it to a deal time, Omega and Plex pricing, it's not great. You're not getting your value for money. You're really only getting your value for money if you're comparing it to the maximum that the components could cost. However, it is the cheapest way to quickly turn Omega, right? So the weekend fleet pack is not there. It's not necessarily there to be good value for money in terms of a component, but it's a fantastic deal to quickly get Omega. And this is not just to fly some chips for the weekend, as Vartherion is pointing out in chat. This is also great if you want to extract some PI, and there are some other shenanigans. If you want to reset some orders that you need Omega for, there are some scenarios where Omega time is very valuable. So this is fairly cheap if you want to do that. So because of that, if I'm looking at our tier list, I think I'm going to put the weekend fleet pack in B territory, because it's not great value, but it has its usage. So there are reasons to buy the fleet pack every once in a while. And Rizio is pointing out in chat, yes, it's also good for getting your daily login rewards for the winter event thing. And the winter event, the final reward was somewhere like 250,000 skill points, right, for being Omega. So 250,000 skill points is probably already worth it in itself. If, again, all of this is assuming you want to spend real money on ETH, which is not what everyone wants to do. But if you are, then this provides you with some guidance. Now, let's look at the career packs. The career packs are the Soldier pack, Industrialist pack, Soldier career pack. Oh no, this is definitely not the right name. Let's see. What are they called? They're called Soldier, Industrialist, Explorer, and Enforcer. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Why is it in there twice? It's just the same thing twice. So we're going to take this out. There we go. So Industrialist, Soldier, Explorer, and Enforcer packs. They're all $24.99, and they do all come with skins. So, make up your own mind. Typically, these are not worth it, because if it's a good pack, if it's good value, then a lot of people will buy it, and the skins will drop in value because they're free to be traded on the market. So, Raunchy Hot Dog, thank you for resubbing, man. So these are not good. These are not good value at all. At deal price comparison, you're only getting $12 of value for 25 euros. And even if you're looking at minimum pricing at regular price, 20 euros in value, which is still losing. It's only if you're looking at the max value. So if you're a high SP character and you're valuing skill points a lot, even only then does it deliver on its components. So they all contain 1 month Omega. They all contain 100 Plex and 150 skill points, 50,000 skill points, and a Cerebral Accelerator. Now, they do contain expert systems, right? So that's some skills that you unlock for a limited period of time. So that's fine. And they contain a Glamorex booster. The Glamorex booster, it gives you a bonus to faction standings. So if you gain faction standings, the Glamorex boosters boost those faction standings, and that can be very valuable compared, based on what you're trying to do. However, that is quite a niche application. So if you're out there and if you're looking for Glamorex boosters, then you already know what you're doing. You don't need my tier list to tell you. I'm trying to give guidance here to newer players, to people that maybe don't understand the components as well, because let's be frank, there's a reason why CCP makes this impossible to understand. All right, these Cerebral Accelerators are unless you have a spreadsheet, these are impossible to understand and to compare in value. And so that is what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to give you the niche application of Glamour-X boosters. So let's ignore Glamour-X boosters here and just look at the face value. These are very bad, right? These are not packs that I would recommend at all, and that's why when we're looking at the tier lists, I'm going to put them down here, because I don't think you should be buying those at all. Typically, there is better use for your money unless you have that very, very niche application of Glamour-X boosters. Or if you're looking at the skins and they happen to be very in very high demands. I didn't check every single skin right now, but the default position is don't go out there and buy these skins, right? Buy these packs. Now we're left with skill pack bundles. The skill pack bundles are these right here. If you go to skill training, you have the apprentice bundle, the novice bundle, the graduate bundle, the prodigy bundle, and the master bundle. And they are very similar in that they all give you some SP, and then they give you a cerebral accelerator. Now, you would think that they all just get more powerful as you go because they cost more money, but it's not as simple as that, right? This right here gives you skill points, and then it gives you cerebral accelerators, but the cerebral accelerators are the most powerful here, and then they get less powerful as we go, which is very confusing, right? Because essentially you have to decide what value are you looking for? Are you looking for the better cerebral accelerator, or are you looking for the higher amount of SP? So don't be caught in that. If you look here, this is 12 days of plus 12 attributes, or 24 days if you have biology 5 skill, which doubles the duration of these cerebral accelerators. If you go here, this is plus 4 for 4 days or 8 days. So this is very, very confusing. But again, if you're selling these packs, you kind of want people to be confused a little bit, right? So let's look at what these packs can do, and that's these 5 packs down here. Now, let's start with the master bundle. That's the highest one, right? The master bundle, it gives you 1.75 million SP and a very shitty cerebral accelerator. Now, if you're a new player and you don't value SP much, then this is a very shitty pack, all right? Because you can actually gain SP better by just spending your money on Plex and using that Plex to buy ISK, to sell for ISK, and then buy large skill injectors, and you're actually better off, right? So this is not a good pack at all. The only way you should be spending any money on this is if you're a high SP character again, and then you value SP a lot, and getting 1.75 million SP if you're over 80 million SP, then it's a good deal, because if you go out there and you buy Plex and you convert that to large skill injectors, you're getting less SP. So yes, if you're a very high SP player, then it might make sense to buy a master bundle, but at that point you probably also have other ways of going by that. Hurricane Warning is asking, is 300 million SP high? Yes, it is. For this exercise, anything above 80 million SP is high. And Sven in chat is saying, so some of these packs are the best for the veteran players who suddenly want to fly capital ships. Yeah. So in that case, this is actually good. However, in that case, the platinum starter pack, if you don't have that yet, it's still a much, much better value for money. So this master bundle is terrible for new players, and it's quite good for high SP players, and that's a sliding scale, right? If you're a middle SP player, then it's probably just meh, okay, right? So in terms of our tier lists, we'll probably we'll probably put it in the range of the C packs right here, the C packs, because they're not actually they're in fewer occasions giving you as much value as the gold pack or the weekend pack. And yes, Planetarian is right. There is an implant where you can get an extra 10% duration, but for this exercise, I'm not using the implant for calculations. But absolutely, there is. It makes a small difference. So yeah, Master Bundle goes there. Let's look at some of the other packs in here. The others come out very, very similarly. So if you look at the Prodigy bundle and the Graduate bundle, really doesn't make that much of a difference. Let me actually see here. They come out very, very similar on all of this. So do I even have to look at these? No, the Prodigy and Graduate bundles, pretty much the same thing. So we take the Prodigy bundle, put it in there, and the Graduate bundle, we put it in there as well. I don't really like them at all, unless you're high SP and you're itching for that SP. The Apprentice bundle is $10. And at deal value, you're really only getting $10, but at least you're getting $10. All right. So I guess the Apprentice bundle, I would put it a little bit higher because it's not as shitty. So we'll put it in the B tier. It's okay, the Apprentice bundle. And the Novice bundle right here, it's terrible again. I wonder why it's so different, the Apprentice bundle, but the Novice one is terrible again. So this is pretty much it. So in the end, all right, this is the packs at normal pricing, where the packs that are available at all time. Right? Top is best, absolutely. So if you're looking at this tier list and you're thinking, where should you be spending your money? You should start with the starter pack if you haven't bought that yet. It's one time only, right? After that is, if you do want to spend this much money, this is quite pricey. It's $100, but it's a very, very great value. Right now it's 40% off and it's even better value. So if right now you want to spend $40 on EVE Online, the Platinum Starter Pack at the sale price is absolutely amazing. So go out and buy this Platinum Starter Pack. I do not get a commission, by the way, for none of this, right? If you're thinking, oh, he's an EVE partner, he's getting commission for this, I don't get any sort of commission. The Gold Starter Pack, the Weekend Fleet Pack, and the Apprentice Bundle are okay. They're okay. At least you're getting your money worth, right? Anything below that, the Bronze Starter Pack, the Silver Starter Pack, and all of the other skill point bundles, don't bother unless you know exactly what you're doing and you're valuing the SP at the right cost. All right. So make sure before you buy anything below B, make sure you do your homework. And these D packs right here, the career packs, don't bother. Definitely don't bother with them unless you want Glamorex boosters and you know absolutely sure what you're doing. All right. Yeah. I hope you find this stuff helpful. All right. Yeah, I get dirty looks from I am on the CSM and I am an EVE partner and I do fly to Vegas for CCP and I help them with a lot of stuff, but I don't let them get away with shitty packs. So I'm just this is just information democratization. Go out there, be careful what you spend your money on. Make sure I'm going to upload this to YouTube, so make sure you leave comments here. And make sure you subscribe on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. And if you're watching on Twitch, then, follow and subscribe if you like this sort of stuff. Cool. Happy to answer any questions in chat if there are any left. Otherwise, we're going to return to the regular stream.